up on me. Blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see. I'm tryna be what I'm destined to be. And niggas tryna take my life away.
We got Quest pizzas today.
For breakfast.
I'm the diamond in the dirt that ain't been found. I'm the underground king, and I ain't been crowned. When I rhyme, something special happen every time. I'm the greatest, something like Ali in his prime. I walk the block.
And as you may notice, we are in our new house. But we're not ready to do a tour yet.
No, but we will do like a crib style tour at some point.
So we just have like no furnishings. We'll show you maybe a little bit. This is the kitchen, obviously.
Yeah, you'll see more because we're just doing a full day.
We got an IKEA island that we're eating on. Okay, so we have 2 Quest pizzas here. Are you gonna eat a full one or a half?
I'm gonna do half. I mean, this is small enough I could do the whole, but I feel like
It is small now that I'm looking at it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could eat 2 by yourself.
It's a Hot Pocket. This is a new thing. You may have just seen our video where we tried every Quest product, but then they hit us with this.
Yep.
And we like trying Quest stuff, but they are definitely like just continuing to push the envelope more and more into the realm of just like crazy stuff. Like this one, for example, this pizza right here that you see in front of you, 680 calories, 48 grams of total carbs, 36 grams of fiber, so that is what? That's 12 net carbs?
Or 12 solid poops.
28 grams of protein, 21 grams of fat. The ingredient list, super long, obviously, and there's like protein isolate.
Wait, you gave the fat and the protein for half a serving.
Oh, so
42 grams of fat. And 50 grams of 60 grams of protein.
56. And I want to test, I've never actually tested our blood glucose and ketones for a Quest product.
And they all are pretty like dicey with the soluble corn fiber and the whey so this is just soluble corn fiber and whey isolate protein and cheese and maybe pepperoni, who even knows?
No, it is pepperoni. It's actually like uncured nitrate-free pepperoni. This is not something we would typically be eating for breakfast, but we just wanted to throw a cool wrinkle into the day of eating. Hopefully we'll be able to go to the gym without having a poop fest during deadlifts. So what we're doing here is testing our blood glucose and blood ketones. We're using a Keto Mojo for the ketones. We're using a Bayer Contour Next for the glucose.
Got that at Walmart, like 20 bucks. All right, I'm gonna go first.
And we're testing our ketones and blood glucose before eating the pizza, and then we're gonna do it 1 hour after eating. A lot of people ask if it hurts.
No, it doesn't hurt at all.
Okay, so Mega's ketones are 1.9, glucose 64. So right now it is 10 a.m. We had 2 espressos earlier on in the day. So mine are 0.6 and 87. So that is kind of indicative of when I do higher protein, I'm more around that range. So what am I looking for with like a reasonable blood glucose and ketone test after eating a keto meal? For me, I would say no higher rise in glucose above like 95 or 100. Anything higher than that is substantial.
Yeah, I would agree.
And ketones often will rise after I have a keto meal just because of the fats.
This is high protein though.
Yeah.
And high carb.
If ketones remain the same, I would be happy, I'd say.
I feel like I have a little more playroom. Mine should drop, I would imagine, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
From 1.9?
I'm wondering how dramatic it's going to be. Like, honestly, I'm assuming this is going to just be, like, not very good for keto, but I'm willing to be proven wrong.
Am I excited? Are you excited?
I'm kind of excited.
I'm not excited for the aftermath.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, this smells
like
the same consistency as, like, Tito's, you know, like the frozen pizzas.
What was your favorite frozen pizza? Mine was Elio's.
I always like the French bread pizzas. Yeah, like Red Baron.
Too much bread. I like thin crust. This is perfect. So this is a thin crust pizza.
Yeah, so you can see it's really like firm, sturdy. It's indistinguishable from a freezer pizza,
yeah,
right?
Tastes exactly like I just bought a normal carb frozen pizza.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
I don't like frozen pizza as much as you, I don't think. This tastes a little cardboardy like all frozen pizzas do.
I think the majority of the population, though, likes frozen pizzas.
This is a lot, yeah. Like, this is very pizza-like.
This is the most pizza-like thing I've ever had.
Eaten, yeah.
God damn, it's good.
It's really good.
When you're eating something this tasty, all your notions and your opinions about corn fiber and whey isolate go out the window, man. You're like, That's
what I'm realizing. The whole game with all of these foods that are made for keto is like, whatever you can rationalize to yourself as being keto is gonna sell like crazy. Like Quest Pizza is just gonna crush it, I bet. So yeah, this pizza is more total carbs than I typically eat in like 2 days, basically.
Yeah, in 2 days.
More fiber than I eat in a week a lot of the time.
Now, I mean, how can I just not eat a whole one? That's the thing. Like,
You can, if you want.
I can eat 3 of these.
I think this goes to the typical question a lot of people have. I think there's 2 ways to approach keto for sure. They're more of the mindset, feed your cravings, right? A lot of people like the idea of going cold turkey, whole foods, not eating any of the replacement foods. I think there's merit to both for sure. What would you say is probably the best way to go?
It really depends on who you are. For me, cold turkey is better.
This pizza here is $6.99, just so you guys know. So you got to also be kind of a tycoon to afford the Quest Pizza diet. They're only found in Target right now. This is bringing me back to like the $5 hot and ready pizza, just eating a whole one at once.
What was your favorite pizzas?
Hungry Howie's. They had flavor crust, Parmesan, garlic.
So as a child, I liked the deep dish Pizza Hut because the buttery, thick crust. Escape from
New York, yeah.
And they have the best thin crust pizza. I lived for that.
Taste-wise, this pizza was home run. I'm not at all satisfied, I will say.
You're hungry, Howie.
I could run through 6 of those pizzas, no problem.
You just stack them up.
It's been exactly 1 hour.
At 30-minute mark, I started to get a tummy ache. The tummy ache subsided like 5 minutes ago, but I was like, I don't feel so great.
Like, I can deal with it, and by the time we have to go to the gym, I'll be over it, but it's not the way I like feeling, for sure. I feel like a hollowness, just empty inside.
But I could still eat a lot more of the pizzas.
And here's proof that we did not eat the remainder. So let's test. Mainly looking for glucose reading, not to be significantly higher than it was earlier. I'd like to see mine, like, under 95.
I'd like to see mine under 90 because I was at 64.
Yeah, yours should be under like 75. Very curious to see what happens here. 1.6 and 76. That's not bad at all.
That's not bad.
My initial conclusion is that soluble corn fiber might actually be relatively harmless.
We should have done a 30-minute test for the glucose.
I mean, this is just testing your glucose response. So that's not to say it's not bad for you. Like the nutrient content of the pizza, non-existent. So there's that too. 0.5 and 90. That was very marginal impact. Dang.
Bring on the other half.
I know, really. I mean, now I want to test like
now
Quest
I want to
Hero
twist the bars, yeah.
Yeah.
And the cookies and everything.
The pizza is relatively high fat. There's about 42 grams of fat. When you do the Quest bars, it's like 9 or something. It's pretty low, right?
9 fat, 21 protein, 20 carbs, 14 fiber.
Okay, that might be a little more problematic, but wow, I'm impressed. So I would say eat Quest pizzas.
They feed your cravings, but the only thing is, yeah, I would eat a whole one.
Yeah, you got to weigh out, like, is it a food that you can comfortably have in your life? Like, for me, it's definitely in the peanut butter category. Yeah, it's not going to, like, mess with your keto diet that much, but when you go to town and, like, 2 cups worth, then it does mess with your diet a lot. So that's probably the category I would put the pizza in. Like, food I just don't want to eat regularly.
And I'm also would rather just make the chicken crust pizza because I feel better about it, but it also is cheaper. We just did a mealtime segment, so we just added a lot to our day of eating that you didn't see.
But we'll recap you. We basically just tried all this stuff. So we had like a bite of this little blueberry thing. I probably had 300 to 400 calories worth.
I probably have like 200 pounds.
Take a trip around the globe, then we do it again. Got 'em watching my drip, guess I'm sitting in the train. Louis backpack, hit a jet, and I'm gone. I don't post what I do, cause these niggas be clones. See these diamonds, they hitting these VVS stones. Got a championship ring, I just brought it home. If in this plastic, the bullets like pellets. This your vintage jacket, this ain't pellet. Sold out dates, you know I don't play. The last 8 months straight, got no time for breaks. On they neck till it break, ain't pressing no brakes. I got on 2 watches, I still coming late. It feel like my birthday, I'm getting this cake. I pop like I got it, I'm holding my weight. I control the projects, I'm pushing this weight. I'm sipping.
Julius, you excited?
Going for a quick run, maybe half a mile. Super hot out.
I'll give you a quick tour. It's really messy still. We still have to get shelving for all our food photography stuff. That's where we're gonna be taking our pictures in this, I guess it's like the living area, and that's the dining room. So the living area is just gonna be photography place. And then this is the main floor, full bathroom. That's me. This is my office. It's very messy. I'm gonna be getting it repainted. That's our my new standing desk, my chair. And this is like the main living room. That's our new couch. It's beautiful, I love it. And there's a fireplace. We'll probably mount the TV right there. More banisters so you can look down. And then the kitchen, which is right now a studio, because we filmed our Quest Pizza extravaganza this morning. Laundry room. It's our new fridge. What do we got in here? Some fat bombs that are gonna have gone in our ebook. We have some fresh dog food. We got Julius, he loves it. We have some, these are pretty great Pedersen's uncured beef hot dogs we like to get. We find them at Sprouts. Some chicken thighs I meal prepped. This is a really amazing goat cheese we got. It's 3 to 4 weeks old, so it just tastes so young and delicious. Cod liver oil, always supplementing. We got flax milk for me, almond milk for Matt. Oh, and then these are my favorite. This is my favorite of all time. And then we have separate kimchi jars. Oh, and this is our island, our IKEA island. It's beautiful. And this is our snack drawer, if you guys haven't seen it. It's ridiculous. We've become one of those houses that has a snack drawer.
So we just got back from the gym and we're doing a cool new lifting program. A lot of you guys ask about like what we do for exercise. I don't know, we're not like jacked people, so I don't feel like really giving advice on that. So just take it for what it's worth. Right now we're doing a new program.
Which I'm really enjoying.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it more than anything I have before, I think.
And I feel like we'll be able to see a lot of progress. It's a 16-week program. It's called the Juggernaut method.
I'll link it below.
My weight starts really low and then you slowly build up over the course of the 16 weeks.
So basically there's 4 lifting days per week. There's bench press day, squat day, deadlift day, overhead press day, military press. My goal for the end of the 16 weeks, this has been my goal forever, but I think maybe I'm going to actually conquer it, is to be in the 1,000-pound club.
Where are you at now?
I started the 16 weeks, it's only been 2 weeks so far. So I started at 915 pounds total. That's bench press plus deadlift plus squat.
Okay.
So when you add all those up, my maximum is 915.
But I'm at like 351 or something.
So getting to 400 would be a good goal.
Yeah, getting to 400, I think I'll definitely be able to do it. And then we've also been training with
a coach. And it's really helpful.
My form's always been really poor, and it's not until these sessions with Josh that I'm realizing that, because people have helped me, right? Like I've lifted,
tried helping her.
He's tried to help me. I mean, his form's not even that good. So
It's
how
different,
is someone who doesn't have good form gonna help someone else who also has bad form?
It's different when you're taking advice from someone who's actually done it, who has like an 800-pound squat, who's won the Olympia. What is that, a pre-dinner pickle?
Yeah.
What are you making for dinner?
Kale and chicken thigh. I meal prep chicken thighs.
Been kind of a short day, actually.
Yeah.
I feel like recording that pizza segment
was long.
There was a lot of build up too, because I get hyped for trying new stuff. I don't know, I'm really a sucker for stuff like that. I like trying stuff.
Yeah, me too, especially we were testing and it was for the videos, exciting.
So I guess it's been a full, like 8 hours since we had them. Vastly exceeded my expectations, both in taste and its impact on your blood glucose, your ketones.
And I don't feel that bad. I haven't passed a bowel movement yet.
I have.
How was it? Normal?
I mean, normal for having like 3 Quest bars. So not that normal.
Okay, was it painful?
It wasn't painful.
Okay.
But it was voluminous, abnormal. I mean, like I could tell I had a Quest pizza of 48 grams of carbs, basically.
Okay. I was really, really just like ready to be like, expected.
You guys suck.
Yeah. But no, not so terrible, I guess. And here we are.
Dinner.
Feeling good about it. We also got in a really good workout, which was perfect to follow up the Quest pizza. If you're gonna eat a Quest pizza,
go to the gym.
You want to make use of it, yeah.
Just not directly after, or you might poop at the gym.
You'll poop while you're squatting.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of kale under a chicken thigh that I've meal prepped, so it was in the fridge, just quick heat up. So this was like a 5-minute meal.
So I have probably like a good 8 to 10 ounces of salmon. I think it's 10 ounces. 2 slices of bacon, a small chicken thigh, maybe like 3 ounces, really baby.
Yeah.
And then 2 like sticks of kale. And then I'm probably gonna have some baker's chocolate. I pretty much have that every single night after dinner.
I don't like this kind.
So I have like a whole plethora. This is probably the most bitter, the one that you find in the baking section.
Don't
100%.
get that one.
Yeah. This one's really good, Ghirardelli, 100%.
I'm gonna try that tonight. So good.
This might be my favorite though. Where do we get this at?
Whole Foods.
Guitard?
Guitard?
How do you say it?
Guitard?
Guitard.
I don't know.
So we answer questions all the time on Instagram, guys, if you have like pressing matters of your keto diets or anything. So we're gonna answer a few questions people asked us. How many ounces of water do you get in per day?
I don't know, I guess like 60 to 80 to 100. It depends on the day. Some days I'll have...
This is 32, right?
I'll have like 3 of those.
I think drink when you're thirsty. Like forcing in water, obsessing over water, to me is dumb.
I recently started the keto diet and I still have sweet cravings. What's a good keto snack?
I love mug cakes more than anything in life.
And I don't feel
guilty
bad about them.
No.
Because like, yeah, it's protein powder, but it's not a processed snack I'm buying and ripping out of a package. Are fiber and dietary fiber the same?
Yeah, anything you eat is dietary. So like dietary protein would be protein. Dietary cholesterol is the cholesterol in your food.
How many meals a day is the ideal on a keto diet? So that'll vary person to person. A lot of people find 2 is very comfortable, 3 is very comfortable, and some people do 1 meal a day.
There is no ideal.
Yeah. Is Miley adjusting to the new house? Yes
Not
and no.
super well.
Yeah.
She's taking time for sure. She's hiding a lot. Her eye is flaring up a little bit.
She's stressed for sure. And then when she does come upstairs and want to play and explore, Julius just gnaws at her head. Could you go over timing of leucine and creatine use relative to workouts?
Creatine timing is irrelevant. It's just a buildup in your system, so just take 5 grams a day. Leucine, I would have to do more research on. I think you want it post-workout. Basically, the current understanding of leucine is it's like a trigger for muscle protein synthesis. So like about 3 grams of leucine will trigger that, and the trigger resets every 3 to 5 hours. So that's why the bodybuilders do the like 6 small meals a day, because they're trying to get in as many of those triggers as possible. Honestly, if you're just eating quality protein, like this salmon has 3 grams of leucine in it, right? Unless you're doing like vegan keto, for example, then you're getting super low amounts of leucine, because most vegan sources of protein are really low in leucine.
So is there like diminishing returns if you like over supplement?
Yeah.
Okay. Will you be doing a YouTube video on the Quest pizzas?
I don't know, will we?
It's your lucky day. You've already seen it.
Is a cheat day once a week okay on a keto diet? Whatever's okay with you personally, right? Like whatever you're willing to accept, wherever your standards are set. If you're happy with 1 cheat day a week, for me, no, I'm not happy with that. I want to have no cheat days a week. But you can do whatever you want. Just know that a cheat day per week obviously is going to be less progress, less success than 0 cheat days a week.
We don't do cheat days, but we'll do high calorie days. So I think that once a week could be beneficial depending on where your macros are at the entire week. So like maybe on Saturday, you don't want to track. You're like exhausted mentally and physically. You're not eating that many calories and you want to just, eat a lot more on 1 day a week. I think that's totally fine.
And with any of these things, try it. If you're not getting the results you want with it in your diet, like with a cheat day once a week, then you have to change it. Obviously, there's only one way to get where you want to go. All right, guys, that's first day of eating in our new house. We're going to have more videos. We're going to have a tour. We're going to have a bunch of cool stuff.
And you're gonna have a mud cake, right?
No, I'm gonna just have a chocolate.
I'm probably gonna have a Zevia. And that's that, guys.
All right, thanks guys.